This cheap joker coming at you. Today what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be changing out the light bulb in an in-ground pool. So let's get this video started. All right, this is the light, and right here, you can see it. There's a screw right here. We're gonna loosen that up, and that's gonna loosen this bracket up, and then we should be able to get to the inside where the light bulb's at. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. All right, we loosen this bolt, and this little tab here goes up underneath this bolt. This actually comes off, which just slides off, which I'm gonna put right there. And then we have the actual lens and the seal. Let's see if we can get. All right, what I had to do, I peeled this gasket back and it just came off. I'm gonna put that over here, and here's the bulb. It looks like just one of your standard screw in the sockets. There should be. It's dry, so no water gets. It's supposed to be in it. And you can. I don't know if you can hear. You can hear the filaments broken inside. So we're gonna go to the store and we're gonna get a new bulb. This one looks to be a 500 watt, 120 volt pool and spa. That's all it says on there. Got some junk on there. I don't know what that is. All right. All right, got a new bulb from the pool store. We put the bulb in and it works. Even though you do hear a little bit of jingling in there, that's what I was concerned with, but it does work. Now when installing this, make sure you see that ring? That ring has to be on top of this silver part, and it also goes and holds this piece of plastic in. So just make sure when you put it together, you do that, because basically you're trying to keep water out of the compartment where the light is. Now when testing this light, you have to have the light submerged in the water, because the water is what keeps it cool. All right, and you can see that the light floats is because there's air in that compartment. All right, had trouble with the pool light. Basically, at first I thought there was moisture in the light housing unit. And there was no moisture, no water. I took it apart, looked, checked, wiped it down, put the seals back on, and everything checked out. It was keeping water out, doing what it was supposed to be. So I came back here to the switch off the pool circuit board, and there's a GFI outlet, and the pool light runs off of this. And what happened was, when we were turning on the pool light, it kept flipping or tripping the GFI on this outlet. Now I adjusted, I turned these lamps on, and you're probably not gonna be able to see. I will try to. That outer one is barely on, and what that is signifying is an open ground. Now I loosened the ground wire on there and kind of adjusted it and tightened it back up. And chances are what I'm gonna have to do is replace this outlet. Well, I've got to call the pool store, because I can't read the back of the outlet to find out what amp this GFI is. It's probably gonna be either a 15 or a 20. So, but right now the pool light is working. I just have to install it. So on the forum, it did say if your GFI keeps tripping, there's one of two things: either the wiring's bad or the outlet's bad. But with these outlet testers, I determined just kind of wiggled stuff around and loosened the ground wire and tightened it back up, and that worked. Well, changing the light bulb turned out to be a little bit more in depth. I think I told you that my GFI kept tripping, and I think what the deal was because water was getting in through the seal of my pool box here. I will show you. This is some of I've already peeled off some of the molding around this door, which this piece was over here, and as you can see, it has holes and it was kind of deteriorated. So what I'm going to do is put some new weather stripping around the corners of the door, or the outline of the door, and hopefully that will keep the water out. I noticed the water was pooling right here, and of course my outlet's right here. So that might have something to do with the GFI tripping all the time. So without further ado, I picked up a roll of weather stripping from Walmart. I think it was about $3 or $4. And this is what it is. Basically just peel it off, stick it on. So we're gonna give this a try. As you can see, this is my outlet on the side of the box. This is the outlet that has the GFI. You can see how this is kind of warped, and this could also be letting water in. So I'm gonna put a new box cover over this, and hopefully that will solve some of these issues. Okay, lesson learned. I went to Walmart and got a Better Homes quick fit outdoor outlet. Let's see if we can zoom that out. However, it's not gonna really work because this outlet's square. This doesn't have any attachment where you can take this out. It has this bar. Basically what I would have to do is cut this down, cut the plastic out, do the square, whole 9 yards. Let's see if we can show a shot. See, it's probably going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, or probably going to be a little bit more work than what it's worth, and just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy a correct one. So this one's going back to Walmart. Okay, this was installed with the round part going up. And as you can see, if you flip it around, this says line. You can see where a strip was here, and that's going to say load. Which on this one, the load is down here at the bottom. And they have the hole at the bottom. So just keep that in mind when you're putting this back together. So you might have to put the cords on the other side. All right, a simple light bulb swap in the pool is a little bit more extensive than I thought. First of all, I switched the light bulb and put a new light bulb in, and it didn't work. It kept flipping the breaker on the GFI outlet. And so what I did is I put new molding in, like you saw in my video, around there, thinking maybe water was getting in there and dripping down towards the outlet wires. That didn't work. The outlet still continued to trip. I put a new GFI outlet in there, and it still continued to trip. There was a YouTube video that I'll put in a link in the description that kind of shows how you troubleshoot to see if it's actually the wiring between your pool operation system to the light, to see if you have a bad wire. And I did that, and my red wire, it showed that I had a bad wire. It was a continuity test. And so by this time, I was like, I was gonna have to replace the housing. Well, I was gonna put the everything back together, put it in there until I could figure out get a brand new housing unit. Well, when I was doing that, I saw the kind of the tar substance near the light socket kind of had expanded and was actually on the old bulb when I took that one out, and it was also on the socket. So I kind of cleaned the socket up and pushed that kind of tar substance down, and lo and behold, the light works. So I did a test on that, continuity test on the wire, and sure enough, that fixed whatever short that I expected. So I guess I'm assuming that that stuff got hot and just expanded and got onto the bulb and shorted out the GFI outlet. So hopefully this video helps somebody. Thanks for watching.